Hi guys, today we're going to be making long grain white rice. Today I'm going to show you how to make jasmine rice. You'll just need rice, water, and salt is optional. For this recipe, for every 1 cup of rice, I use 1 1/4 cup of water. I'm going to rinse my rice, and you can use any type of strainer that you have to rinse it out with. I love using the steamer basket that I use in my Instant Pot to strain all my rice. It comes in handy. Okay, now I'm going to add my rice to my Instant Pot. So I'm going to dump my rice right in. Now I'm going to pour my water in. And then just give it a little shake to mix it up really good. Okay, so what I used was 1 cup of rice and 1 1/4 cup of water. If I wanted to make more rice than just 1 cup, you can definitely do that. For example, if you want to do 2 cups of rice, you can do 2 1/2 cups of water. Or if you wanted to make like 5 cups of rice, you could do 6 1/4 cup of water. So you just add 1 1/4 water for every cup of rice. Now let's pressure cook our rice. Now, if you try this rice and you want it just a little bit more tender, then you could definitely add another minute. So instead of 4 minutes, you could make it 5 minutes, and you could add just maybe 1/4 cup of water more to make it a little more softer. Another tip is to make sure that it does not stay on keep warm for too many minutes, or the rice is going to dry out or burn on the bottom. Make sure that your pressure cooker is not set to venting, but it's actually set to sealing. Okay, so after you push pressure cook, the screen will light up and say on. This just means that it's ready to warm up and build up pressure. Now you might see some steam or a little bit of sputtering coming out as it's building up pressure, and that's completely normal. Once it comes to pressure, you won't see that anymore. You will then see the countdown from the minutes that you put in. So when we put in 3 minutes, it's going to start counting down 3, 2, 1 until it gets to 0. Now, once it gets to 0, it's then going to start counting back up the number of minutes it's naturally releasing pressure. Once it counts down to 0, then you'll see the L000. The L just means lapse time, like how many minutes it has lapsed. Now, once your Instant Pot reads L10, that means that it has naturally released pressure for 10 minutes. And then you can turn the knob over to venting so that it can release the rest of the pressure. Now you'll want to leave the rice naturally releasing pressure for at least 10 minutes because that's when the rice absorbs all the water and turns soft. Now once it has released pressure, let's see what it looks like. All right, it looks like we have perfectly cooked white rice. It is not sticky. It is just the right amount. We're going to stick it into this bowl so you can see it. Now this is a great amount for like 1 to 2 people or a small family. All right, it looks like we have perfectly cooked long grain white rice, which this is jasmine rice, so it looks beautiful. So let's dig in. All right, I'm going to try it out just to make sure that it tastes wonderful. So good. I love pressure cooking at 4 minutes. It seems like it's the perfect little bit of tender, but not too soft. So, but if you like it just a little bit more tender, then I would cook maybe another minute, do 5 minutes instead of 4. And you can always add just a little bit more water, like 1/4 cup or so. Jasmine rice is my favorite rice to use just because it has a little bit of that fragrant flavor that tastes so good. And it's known for its whiteness and silkiness. And I just think it's one of the best tasting rice that you can get. I always put it with my chicken, my shredded chicken and rice. I always use jasmine rice because it just tastes so good. Thank you so much for joining me today in making long grain white rice. I hope you join me next time and click save so that you can make wonderful, perfectly cooked white rice.